Welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelin bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesians of Don Bosco and the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians spend their retreat as a time to look at their own lives, their stories and their relationship with God. During the time of reflection and dialogue led by Father Dario Navarro and Sister Bernardita Meneses at the Low Cana Spirituality House in Santiago, the participants focus on sharing and analyzing issues relating to Jesus Christ and religious life. There were two sessions from 2nd to 8th July involving more than 40 religious from all works in Chile, and from 9 to 15 July, Father Juan Jose Bartolome, SDB, a Spanish biblical scholar, accompanied the retreat for the third time, offering an in-depth study of his book, Come Follow Me. Father Bartolome commented that religious life lacks vitality because it lacks radicalism in everyday life. This radicalism would be better lived if we approach and live the gospel more. We want to revitalize religious life and not increase the number, but increase the quality of life of those who are there. We must approach the gospel, the fundamental text, from the essential characteristics of following Jesus. Whoever is his disciple must realize that he must live by making an effort, sometimes facing very difficult texts, he added. On the last day of reflection, Father Bartolome emphasized, I present Mary to you as the true disciple of God who fulfills his will perfectly. This is the fundamental idea of what Jesus asks of his disciples. It is an example of continuous and permanent acceptance of God. The curatorium of the Blessed Philip Rinaldi Post-Novitiate in Copacabana was held on 14 July to monitor the internal processes of community life, the response of the formation team and the journey of the young religious in academic, fraternal life, prayer, apostolic and pastoral aspects, and with reference to the local community project. The meeting was accompanied by Father Hugo Orozco, Counselor for the Inter-American region. Link up digitally, he encouraged the participants to live the Salesian charism freely and to make the most of the work that the community has done since the previous curatorium. Present at the meeting were Father John Jairo Gomez, Rua, Superior of the Salesian Province of Bogota, Father Luis Fernando Valencia, Superior of the Salesian Province of Medellin, while the Vicar of the Province of the Antilles, Father Garcia Capellan Carlos Nabel, was connected digitally. The Province of Southwest Africa, AOS, celebrated the priestly ordination of two sons of Don Bosco with joy last Saturday, 15 July 2023. Peter Ebeku Dokant and Fritz Nia EQ were ordained priests by the Archbishop of Accra, Archbishop John Bonaventure Kofi, together with 12 other diocesan priests in a solemn ceremony hosted by the parish of Our Lady Star of the Sea in Damsoma, near Accra, the capital of Ghana. The Mass was celebrated by the two auxiliary bishops of Accra and the Superior of the St. Joseph Province of AOS, Father Dennis Soro, along with many other diocesan and Salesian priests. This summer, the Treviglio Salesians, in collaboration with Helkin and Zuma Education, organized a 15-day study holiday in New York, USA, for a group of students from their high school. They spent intense days studying and visiting the city, accompanied by Father Luca Paganini and Professor Filippo Rezzinelli. In particular, on Thursday, 13 July, they visited the United Nations building and had the opportunity to meet Father Matthew Thomas, Salesian representative to the United Nations. In January 2007, the United Nations Economic and Social Council granted consultative status to Salesian missions in New Rochelle. Since then, the Salesians have been able to participate as a non-governmental organization to NGO in the discussions and activities of the international forums of the UN and its many other subsidiary bodies, working to influence the policies adopted by the UN to protect the rights of children and young people. For the students, it was a very meaningful experience that served to deepen their knowledge of the UN and the role of Salesians around the world. A formation workshop for Salesian and VIS mission staff was held from 5th to 6th July at the Don Bosco Nyangi Youth Center, organized by the Salesian Project Office of the AFC EST delegation in collaboration with VIS International Volunteering for Development NGO. The aim of this session was to strengthen the participants' capacities and skills in the effective preparation and processing of reports on social and humanitarian activities in the field. The workshop, facilitated by an external expert, focused on excellent organization, meticulous planning and skills in writing accurate and detailed reports. Participants appreciated the facilitators' methodology, particularly the learning by doing and role-playing of participants. Each participant welcomed the group exercises and, in particular, the development of independence in subsequent planning and reporting. Participants called for further accompaniment by project leaders in order to strengthen the outcomes of this session. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.